you think animals get phantom pain?
Absolutely. Absolutely. How do we get phantom pain? When there is damage to the nervous system, damage to a nerve, and then that nerve tries to regenerate itself. That's the genesis of phantom limb phenomenon. And how am I convinced that this happens? Well, I had a patient named Peakley, and little Peakley was run over by a car in, of all places, Bucharest, Romania, and he ended up here in my pain management specialty hospital. His spinal cord was severed because his spine was fractured and dislocated. So his rear legs were completely numb, completely non-feeling. So months into his recovery, and I looked over at the bedroom where he was hanging out with my Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, and Peakley had blood all over his mouth, blood all over the cage, because he had eaten the toes off his right foot. His right rear foot, this paralyzed dog who had no feeling when we pinched his toes, had abnormal sensation in that foot at a level that caused him to eat the toes off his foot. What it taught me was that dogs can and do develop phantom limb phenomenon. So we finished the amputation that he had started, closed the stumps of his toes surgically, increased his gabapentin dose, and about 3 months later, the same thing happened on the other leg. So we did another dose escalation after we repaired those toes. And at the end of his time with me, when he went to his forever home, this 10.5-pound dog was taking 3,000 milligrams of gabapentin a day in order not to eat his feet. But what that really provided to me as a pain practitioner was context for me to understand that I have to pay attention when there is damage to a nerve. And in an amputation, of course, we are cutting a nerve. So there is absolutely no reason to believe that a dog would not have that same potential for developing phantom limb that a human with a similar amputation would experience.